Hello, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with immigration attorney Brian D. Lerner. Well, as you know, DACA has gone through a lot of iterations of what's allowed, what's not allowed, and Trump has done everything that he could possibly do to try to get it so that it was either revoked or that it stopped or that it wouldn't allow any more applications. It went up and down the court systems, and just yesterday, a federal judge ordered that immigration is to begin taking applications for new DACA applications, not just renewals, not anybody else that was previously allowed. Complete new applications are now allowed. And Trump seems intent on trying to do everything he can to stop it, but it's unlikely at this point that he's going to be able to stop that. Now, he could certainly appeal the decision of the U.S. District Court, and if he appeals it, he could ask for a stay of executing the order to allow it, and that might stop it. But even so, by the time it gets to oral argument in the appellate court, President-elect Biden will be in office, which he will most likely reinstate everything in regards to DACA that Trump has taken away. So, as we can see, the democracy of executive orders and trying to arbitrarily stop executive orders for no good reason other than just wanting to stop it is insufficient. So in this particular case, we see that democracy has prevailed and has allowed a valid executive order to continue, and that in many of the cases where the courts have ruled against Trump, they were Trump appointees. And I believe he was thinking that because he appointed them, or had the Senate, but since he agreed to appoint them, that they would simply roll over and vote for whatever he wanted. I think he's finding that's not the case, especially with over 35 losses in courts in the last 3 weeks. The law has prevailed in this particular regard. So, as to DACA, of course, the same requirements exist that existed before all of this started, before all the up and down in the court systems, were attempting by Trump to stop it. So you still have to have, been here the certain number of years. You had to enter at a certain age, and there's still the education requirements and so forth. So as long as you still meet the basic requirements of DACA, you can go ahead, move forward, get it filed, and get DACA. And then that'll get you, at least temporarily, a work permit and the ability to be here legally. While you're on DACA, though, you ought to consider looking for other ways of obtaining residency, because you're safely on DACA, so they can't touch you or deport you at that point. And that's the best time to start something in order to try to obtain the green card. And there's a lot of different ways. Okay, if you like the video, click like, subscribe, and more on the coming videos. Thank you.